From the Samson Production Studios in the heart of Hazleton, Pennsylvania, it's your News 13.
Brought to you by SSP TV and the Standard Speaker.
It was a day of mourning as more than 200 people said their final goodbye to a local priest who was quiet but made a huge impact on his parishioners and the community. Father Patrick Janello was laid to rest. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us, everyone. I'm Kristen Bazinski. Dozens of fellow clergymen, the Bishop of the Scranton Diocese, parishioners, friends, and community members all gathered at Holy Rosary Church Monday morning to say their final goodbyes to Father Patrick Janello, the priest who loved the Yankees, played the guitar, and always made time for the youth and the underprivileged. The pews were filled and it was standing room only as the 54-year-old who died unexpectedly last week was remembered and his life celebrated. Bishop Joseph Bambera was the celebrant of the funeral mass, while Father Janello's brother Michael gave the eulogy. Father Janello served parishioners at Holy Rosary Church in Hazleton since 1995 and not only prayed with them, but became their friend. He was also the chaplain of the Hazleton City Fire Department. Father Janello hosted holiday dinners for the less fortunate. Many say there will never be another Father Janello.
It's a real sad day for this diocese. It's a sad day for the good folks of Hazleton and particularly this parish. Father Janello was a good and a dedicated priest, and I'm so proud to be able to say that. I've known him since the day I walked into the seminary. He was already there for a year, and we were ordained together, and I've had the privilege of knowing a whole lot about him and knowing his kindness and goodness for a long time. It's a loss for me personally. More significantly, it's a loss to countless numbers of hearts who were touched by a very, very good man.
He was definitely one of a very personal kind of priest who was friendly, always willing to help, and played such an important role in our community. And most importantly, during our 9/11 services, and more or less helping in anything we ever asked him. He was always the person always be there to help wherever he can. As Bishop Bambera says, he was sort of behind-the-scenes person, but always was there to help and always was there to give, anything he can of his parish to help any way he can. And has always been supportive of the Hazleton Fire Department, and will be sadly missed by us all. And we mourn today his passing, and we wish the family our deepest condolences and thoughts and prayers.
I have known Father Janello since before he was ordained. I've known him as a seminarian, and I've known him as a new priest, and now as a seasoned priest. He was always the same. He took his priesthood very simply. He took his priesthood very serious. He was a good man to his people. He will be missed.
The Hazleton City Fire and Police Departments provided Father Janello with a personal escort to his final resting place in Scranton. On behalf of News 13, SSP TV, and the Lasant family, our sincere condolences to Father Janello's family, friends, and parishioners. We know how much he will be missed by so many. In other news tonight, several students in the Hazleton area school district stayed home from school today because they thought they couldn't go to class because they failed to get some needed vaccines. But administrators urged kids to grab that backpack tomorrow and head back to class because the Department of Health has yet again extended the vaccine deadline. Now school students and their parents have even more time to comply with Pennsylvania's requirements that went into effect last August. News 13 spoke with the supervisor of school nurses for the Hazleton Area School District, Ellen McBride, after some students were missing from school.
Mostly what we noticed was that there were children missing today due to the fact that they stayed home because we had told them not to come in if they didn't have the mandated immunizations. But on Friday at 1 minute to 3, we got a notification from the Department of Health that they were allowed a 2-week extension. So what's going to happen for those children who stayed home, and they actually stayed home because they didn't have the shot, they will be given an administrative leave when they come back tomorrow. And we will start the whole process all over and aim for May 14th now to be the deadline.
Students who did not show up for school today because of not being immunized are off the hook. However, they must show up tomorrow because it will not be an excused absence. Now, because doctors are running out of the vaccines, McBride says parents who still need to get their child the immunizations required should call their doctor immediately to make an appointment or call 1-877-PA-HEALTH. Again, Pennsylvania health officials have extended the vaccination deadline until May 14th. Kids who do not comply with the new vaccination rules may not be allowed to attend class then. No shots were needed, but it was a day all about living healthy at the Hazleton YMYWCA this weekend. Saturday marked the annual Healthy Kids Day with an event to keep kids engaged in physical activity and learn all summer when they are out of school. The day was packed with tons of activities, including Zumba for kids, create your own healthy snack, a moon jump house, the Hazleton City Fire Department's safety house, and tucks from the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. News 13 talked with Robert Kitansky about the fun event.
Today's event is Healthy Kids Day. We host it every year for families to come out and play. With the summer coming, obviously, less children are more active. It's very important to be active in our community and active outside, to go outside and play. The event itself is just to encourage kids to be motivated, to be physically active, and be healthy.
Now, the kids were also able to climb the rock wall and go for a swim. The first 100 kids got a free t-shirt. This event was sponsored by Blue Cross of Northeastern Pennsylvania. As state lawmakers return to the Capitol today, they welcome the start of the final 2 months of the spring legislative session and the state's fiscal year. It was time to talk money and come to some kind of compromise regarding the governor's proposed budget. State lawmakers will most likely spend much of their time at the Capitol working on Governor Tom Corbett's proposed funding cuts that come in the new state budget of $27.1 billion. A better outcome than projected regarding the state's tax collections in April could help the state exceed the estimates in the governor's overall budget plan by several $100 million. Still, a long line of proposed cuts will demand lawmakers' attention. Government leaders continue to push for community involvement to combat gang violence. That said, Congressman Lou Barletta and State Senator John Udicak will host a third community discussion to help fight increasing gang activity in northeastern Pennsylvania. The community has responded to the preceding programs extremely well, with more than 500 people attending the first 2 events. Now, the 2 lawmakers continue in their quest to make a difference in our communities. The event, called Combating Gang Activity in Our Communities, Community Action Plan, is being held 6 p.m. on Thursday, May 3rd in the Educational Conference Center at Luzerne County Community College. The public is invited and encouraged to attend. For more information, you're asked to contact Barletta's office at 1-855-241-5144 or call Senator Udicak at 883-4690. Coming up on News 13, it's one night many will never forget. But what happens when things get out of hand on prom night? 3 high school students are now paying the price for their actions. That story, plus a local standout on the football fields now in the national spotlight, we'll tell you who next. Stay with us. All right, Ronnie and Freddie, thank you so much. Here are your Pennsylvania midday winning lottery numbers on this Monday. Daily number 029, big 48538. Quinto 88778, and treasure hunt 12, 14, 26, 28, 29, and we're not finished yet because there is a double draw in your Quinto this evening, or I should say this afternoon. Quinto 16608. Good luck.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town. The last voyage of the SS Gigantic. This is presented by the Nuremberg Players. It'll be at the Christ Lutheran Church in Cunningham, May 11th and 12th. Doors will open at 5:45, and the show will be at 6:30. Dinner will be with the show. Tickets are just $20 for the show. You can reserve your tickets by May 9th by calling 570-384-4407. And there will be a chicken barbecue for the New England Fire Company in Tamaqua, Saturday, May 19th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is a drive-through takeout only. You'll get 1/2 chicken, potato, a pepper cabbage, applesauce, a roll, and a drink, all for a donation of only $8. For tickets or more information, you can call 570-277-6606. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 extends our deepest sympathies to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joseph Tamia, formerly of West Hazleton. The funeral will be held Wednesday at 10:30 a.m. from the Turnbach Funeral Home. And Mary Catherine Blazowski of Shenandoah. The Belukovich-Orvitz-Fell Funeral Home is in charge of the arrangements. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop on 15th Street in Hazleton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111. And by Mia's. Don't settle for the second best when dining out. Discover Mia's new low-price dinner menu for 2012. Remember, there's plenty of free parking in the Markle Building lot. Find us on the web at miasrestaurant.com or follow us on Facebook.
A life is lost to suicide every 16 minutes in the United States. Suicide is the third leading cause of death amongst 15 to 24-year-olds. Close to 1 million people attempt suicide each year. Now, the impact of suicide has on the lives of family members, friends, co-workers, and the community is absolutely devastating. But on May 6th, you're invited to take steps to prevent suicide and raise awareness about something that seems to be somewhat of a taboo subject. Once again this year, Samantha Neiman, who lost her young son, 13-year-old Kyle Koslop, to suicide in 2007, is leading the way to bring people out of the darkness. The third annual Stop the Silence Walk is planned for May 6th at the Hazleton Area High School track. Registration begins at noon with the walk kicking off at 1. Now you can walk to honor a loved one, you can walk to support the cause, or you can walk to raise awareness, or all three. For information, log on to afsp.donordrive.com/event/Hazleton/ or simply go to www.outofthedarkness.org. All of the money raised will benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention in providing local services to our local community. In 2011 alone, there were 56 reported suicides in Luzerne County. That is an average of 1 life lost per week. So grab some of your friends, ask everyone you know for a donation, and hit the track on May 6th. So far, the Out of the Darkness Walk in Hazleton has raised over $25,000 in just 2 years. For more information on the walk and how to get involved, check on Facebook or give me a call here at News 13. We will once again be having a team walking in honor of Kyle Koslop and all of the children and adults who we have lost in our viewing area to suicide. Anyone watching at home is more than welcome to join the News 13 team as well. And I just want to add that this year's walk is actually going to be at the track, and it's also going to go around the community, a little longer of a route this year, and you can find out more about that by visiting the website or giving us a call here at News 13. Well, the sun was shining all day long here in Greater Hazleton, just like this creative condition sent to us by Warren Sagandahl, a 5th grade student at Holy Family Academy. Warren actually drew a picture of his own house. Let's check out if that sunshine is going to be hanging out over the next 24 hours. Tonight we'll see a low of 45 degrees. We see some clouds moving in with showers, possibly even a thunderstorm. Tomorrow, cloudy skies, chance of showers. We climb to 65 degrees. Your forecast tonight live at 5 brought to you by Just Windows and much, much more. Call 636-1133. First Street, Freeland. Better windows plus better installation equals Just Windows. Also, Fagley Oil Company in Tamaqua and Hazel Township. Call 1-800-572-4925 or visit fagleys.com. And how about making them your oil company today? Well, compassion seems to grow with age, and time and dedication are just a few of the ingredients for some senior heroes who were recognized for their volunteer efforts throughout the month of April. News 13 stopping by the Hazleton Senior Citizen Center, where a very special lunch and award ceremony was taking place. A total of 15 volunteers were recognized for their hard work and dedication, and 3 men were inducted into the 300 Club for volunteering 300 plus hours, and they also received a gift card. We talked with some of the super seniors.
It makes me feel $1 million. And I really mean it. I feel good. And I try to help a veteran, anyone I can.
I've been doing anything in here. What it need to be done, I'm doing for 12 years because I enjoy doing it. I like the people here, especially now, they're nice people around here.
I love doing it. Like I said, I was always bored after I retired, and it gives me something to do. And I meet so many nice people, and I'm with people every day. And I just love doing all this. And they have so many nice different activities also.
Congratulations to those seniors who have dedicated so much of their time to the community. Keep up the good work, and if you'd like to become a volunteer, you can contact the Senior Center for more information. Alrighty, we've been telling you about our announcement now for a little over a week. News 13 has teamed up with Service Electric Cablevision and KYW News out of Philadelphia to bring our viewers in Luzerne, Carbon, and Schuylkill counties even more news and information each weekday. But it does mean some changes for our viewers. News 13 will now be live from 4 to 5 each weeknight, then back on again 6 to 7. From 5 to 6, viewers can tune into KYW News out of Philly right here on Channel 13. So that's 3 hours of consecutive news, weather, sports, and information without even changing the channel. And don't forget, the first half hour each night is when News 13 and the Standard Speaker team up to bring you the news important to you first. Also, News 13 will also still be seen at 10 and 11:30 each night, and again at 10 the next morning. And for those of you who like to watch online, we will still provide all of our newscasts and top stories of the day at ssptv.com. And don't forget to always check out News 13's Facebook page. Now, all these changes take effect on May 7th, so spread the word to your family and friends. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email here at the station or give us a call. Your Live at 5:30 is on deck. Make sure you stay with us because we are back in just a bit.